Hey everyone, Uncle Gary here. This is the ongoing story of how I built the shed at Olivia's project house. The first couple episodes there, we sawed the logs and pre-cut the lumber. Now I brought it up here and we're cleaning and prepping the site for where we're going to build the shed. As you can see, I got her lawnmower out. It's a nice little electric lawnmower. It actually does very well for the area. Then I had to get the nippers out and cut off some of the little pieces of brush and stuff that were coming up, and rose bushes, sticker bushes, and just nasty things. Now I want to try to give it a setback off the back line there. I'm trying to make it halfway legal to the zoning requirements, you know, so I think I set it back off about 15 feet. She got some of this free roofing somebody was giving away, and it was pretty old and dry, and I figured, you know what, that'd make a good ground cover. And you can see how I cut it. It's so brittle and dry. There's no goodness left on that except for ground cover to keep the weed control, for weed control. You know what, it worked pretty good, and it got rid of this nasty stuff. But it was free. I had enough of it. Even getting rid of the little pieces they had. One person, pretty hard to work with this stuff. So I got the helper out. He helped me fold it over so we could slide it all in one piece. Yeah, it worked pretty good too. She's a pretty good helper. She's also the inspector at the end too. Always keeping me busy. Yep, pretty much the right size now. Now we're doing layout. I got the sill boards down. I got the pre-cut joist that I pre-stained too. I got a bunch of old hand banger nails, so it's going a lot faster if I use the pneumatic nailer, but nope. Got to get rid of these hand bangers. I think they were nice ones too. I think they were hot dip galvanized 16s. 3.5 inch. They'll hold that together. Hey, if you liked what you seen in this video, give it a thumbs up. You know what? Leave a comment. Subscribe. Take a look at the other videos coming up before this on how I actually sawed all the stuff. Oh yeah, that table there, there's a twin to it, and I show you how to make that too. Well, I really wish I did work this fast normally. Trouble is, I got it like 8 times the speed now, so if you can slow it down by 8 times, that's how fast I actually really do work. Well, when you get old, you get a little slower. But hey, we're getting her done. Well, I knocked that camera over. There's the inspector. She's looking. And here's what I'm showing you is I'm actually attaching it to the sill board there. That's a 4x6. It's 12 foot long. And I made the building 8x12. Now I'm squaring it up. Nothing worse when you try to put plywood down and the building's not square. You know how many times you gotta just cross measure it, make them all the same, tap it together because I'm going to attach the floor joist to that 4x6. Double measure again. Beautiful. Now I can start putting the clamps on there. Putting the little brackets. And I'm using hot dip galvanized exterior screws too, because that's pressure treated, the 4x6 on the bottom. Now I'm taking and trying to get it level. Because the lot is a little sloped. So it gives some place for the skunk to hide. Cats, skunks, rabbits. See, I got it all level, but here's where I screwed up. I really should have poured these piers to hold the building down or hold it up, depends on how you want to look at it, before I built the shed on top. It would have been a little easier. But hey, we got her done. So stay tuned for the next one where I'm putting the floor sheeting on.